A young boy is dead. His mother seriously hurt after they were brutally attacked in what authorities are calling a hate crime. The 6-year-old Muslim boy reportedly stabbed dozens of times, later pronounced dead at the hospital. His mother also stabbed several times. She is expected to survive. Authorities say their attacker is also their landlord. This 71-year-old man, now in custody, investigators say he attacked the young mother and her son inside the apartment they were renting from him. Correspondent Alex Capriello is live in Bridgeview, which is just outside of Chicago. And Alex, family members are speaking out about what happened.
Yeah, that's right, Nichole. Just a little bit ago, we heard from both the father and the uncle of this victim speaking at a press conference, a rather large press conference, in front of both worshipers, mourners, and of course reporters who are here on the scene. Their main message was this: have we not learned anything from 9/11? Of course, referencing that rise in anti-Muslim sentiments that happened following the World Trade Center attack back in 2001. Police in this case in 2023 have made it abundantly clear they classify this as a hate crime. That 6-year-old child dying at the hospital, his mother still hospitalized, said to be in critical condition. Take a look at this picture. This is the man who police say is responsible for it all. 71-year-old Joseph Shuba, reportedly the victim's landlord. Police say he knocked on the door Saturday armed with a 12-inch military-style knife and began repeatedly stabbing the boy and his mother. Shuba reportedly said, "You Muslims must die," while carrying out this attack. The sheriff's office says the child was stabbed 26 times in the chest and the torso. The mother, who is in severe condition at this very moment, stabbed more than a dozen times. The FBI and the Justice Department saying they've launched their own federal investigations, and they're calling for peace, asking for all hate crimes across America to be reported as soon as possible. Here's the child's uncle speaking today, insisting that the violence we're seeing across the ocean does not and should not be playing out on American streets with Palestinian American families.
We live in a country called USA. We're not in war. And we're not bringing war here too. We need to save our kids. I'm not just saying about Palestinians. I'm saying about our kids. We need to save them.
The White House also now getting involved. President Biden writing, quote, "This horrific act of hate has no place in America and stands against our fundamental values. Freedom from fear for how we pray, what we believe, and who we are. As Americans, we must come together and reject Islamophobia and all forms of bigotry and hatred." Nichole, the vigil just ended here at the mosque. It was a rather large showing immediately following that press conference. Worshipers going inside and paying their respects to this 6-year-old child. That just ended. Now comes the moment where the funeral procession heads to a nearby cemetery where they will bury that boy. A lot of the people here saying that they're going to go as well. If we thought the turnout that we saw here at the mosque was large, they tell us wait till you see what actually happens at the cemetery. The media has been asked not to go there, though, out of privacy for the family and for the worshipers. So we're going to stay right here and continue covering the story, getting as much information as possible. Nichole, I also just want to briefly talk about the first court appearance that happened this morning with that suspect. He was not allowed bail. He now faces 8 criminal charges, felony charges. That includes first-degree murder, first-degree attempted murder, hate crimes, and aggravated battery with a deadly weapon.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.